team already ranked in the top 25. The others sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kansas State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jensen.
But they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this offense comes up first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. So the Clemson Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see...
Going to take a shot at this DB. That's it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it on the read. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a crease. It's Willihan. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Defense there in their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Makes the grab over the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Nice move there. They finally found the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10.
You said, what, man? Fix that ragged ass mic,
on
man.
first down. Throws to the back. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Get your ass underwater, man. Get your ass from underwater, nigga.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
One about them cheap ass plug-in white
Rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They get to him as he throws.
Shit.
Guys, this offense is going to have to find a way to protect this quarterback. He is
Hell nah. The rest of the guys just don't want to tell you that your shit's some shit. You know what I'm saying?
They booted away on fourth down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Man, you be having it. That's what you need to do. Unplug that bitch and plug it back up. Hey, unplug that motherfucker and blow in it like the motherfucking Nintendo, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Blowing the hole like you got to do the Nintendo game, nigga. Blow that motherfucker out, man.
The defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Hey, man,
They'll
blow
snap
that
this one from the 42.
out.
It's first and 10.
Hey, man, my steal series
Looking
is
to throw on
Wizzy.
first down.
Yeah, baby.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Wizzy, kid.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse.
Why? That's how you cover.
So he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job.
Quick shit. It's
critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive.
I'm knocking out the cut.
Ryan just way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the
hey, you know that lead that we was in, that I got you in, we was in together? That motherfucker, we had to play each other twice, 3 times. No, twice. We had to play each other once during the regular weeks, and then we both made it to the conference championship.
That's such a great physical
play by What's up with y'all gang, y'all play?
We're used to seeing him
then the offseason now.
the other direction, not that
Offseason
time.
week 1.
And the sack
Huh?
all the way back at the 5.
I had Baylor get right that motherfucker.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks.
Bro, I'm in so many. I'm in like 5 leagues, I think, bro. I don't play in number one of these.
In this game now, 3 sacks on
I got
the day.
Clemson in one. I got
winning and doing a better
Missouri
job
in one. I
executing
got
up front at the
Baylor.
point of attack.
I got Oregon. I got
Team able to swing him to the ground.
damn loaded.
Clemson has their paws on it.
I
They'll
took
send out
Tennessee
the
in one.
offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Touchdown, Clemson! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Wasting these niggas' time.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker
I got
week in,
Liberty
week
in the
out
league.
for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
K-State has the ball back in the power cat.
I gotta get some more defensive hitters, man.
They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get
I feel like
something
I'm one
together with this
DB away
possession.
from their secondary just being locked down, man.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And down he goes back.
I need that nigga Mason Curtis, bro, on the other side of DJ.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you know, you think back to Clemson. Remember when
I had that
Trevor Lawrence
nigga on
won
the
a
other side
national
against
title
that
his true
DJ
freshman
Pickens.
year?
Yeah.
It wasn't
Them big
necessarily
6'5"
about
bitches
Trevor
trying to get
Lawrence.
something.
They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Yeah.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
Yeah, that's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive and stopping this Clemson running attack. And then he throws it over
told
my
me to
head.
keep the score within 70 to 90 points,
when
bro.
you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw.
I don't know, bro.
Good luck.
It's too easy, bro. This is the first quarter. I got 30 on the clock. Why there's no
They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate.
What do you expect me to do?
Win? Find their footing and get back in this game.
Put up 30 points in one quarter.
Powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down.
Half the time I'm putting up damn near 50. I'm scoring like 48 in the first. How the hell you expect me to not go over 90 points?
First down, but they're going to mark him
Punishing
just a
these
little
fucking
short.
bots like this.
And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I'm stat
Looks as
pads.
if we have an injury
Throwing
on that
bombs,
last
getting
play.
to the
We'll
one,
take a
and
break to
then
check him out.
punting the motherfucker and shit.
That's caught. It's Culliver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field.
If I ain't like my team in this league,
Looking
I
downfield
would not
on
play.
first down.
I like my team so much.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's
Got
incomplete.
shit everywhere. Nigga, I
They're
got
dealing with a 2nd and long.
my wide receiving core is so crazy. I got 99 speed receivers. And these
Handoff from the
bitches,
gun.
my whole
And he
starting
never had a
lineup
chance. Just stop cold as soon as he
between
got it.
6'3" and 6'5".
And that's exactly
Right
what you
receiver.
want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration.
I got like
and
I have like
let
5
that tank
niggas,
get
5 to
downhill.
6 niggas
When
that's
he gets
6'5" on
downhill
wide
with that
receiver.
weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense.
You know what I'm saying?
Get him
And
before he
all
gets
got
started.
wheels, nigga. Ain't nobody no
He's
slouch.
gonna throw deep right side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not
Both my
only to
defensive
get the
ends got
football,
purple quick
but to
jump.
flip the
With
field
2
position
niggas
with
behind,
the
with 2
return.
niggas behind them with purple quick jump.
We'll
Like,
see
hello?
if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Trying to start the drive with a
I'm
pass.
saying. That's the only reason I still play this bitch. These bitches is like this.
They took a shot to the end zone and found 6
I got a nigga with fucking gold takeoff, wide receiver, and he don't even see the field. That's just how deep my receiver court is.
You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of
Now, after
explosive
this year,
playmakers on this offense. You saw
I'm
it
gonna
right
lose
there.
them because they are damn near seniors. All I'm seeing is just about a couple of juniors behind them.
And it'll be a touchback.
But that's one thing I will say. Dynasty with Clemson that I noticed. These bitches get receivers. Like receivers want to go to Clemson. I don't know why it was the big deal, but you can get some receivers recruited over here, kid. Receivers and defensive ends. Them
Wants to
bitches
go
come
up top on
like
first
clockwork.
down.
Here.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
Okay, so 37 points in the first quarter.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Willingham. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do, build the lead.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to unleashes one deep. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
You're playing 1v1.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Down on you.
Touchdown, Tiger. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. He'll do it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On the run, it's Willingham. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Here's the handoff. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys wanted to make a statement. The statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Miami. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about him first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Now they'll try the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's strong. All kinds of room to the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Pierre. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Clemson looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going for the big play. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Clemson. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead. going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays.
Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. All wideouts, no backs. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. Makes the grab right down the middle. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Clemson. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Parrish. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up.
Just keeps moving. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short...
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Parrish. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
Here's the pressure. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And now let's see what they come up with on third down after that incompletion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the rush will get to him at the 25. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll leave it with him. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Might as well give it to him again. Breaks into the open. 30. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To throw, it's Parrish. He's got his man across the middle, and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Turning it on. Bulldozes his way through. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. This offense thought they had the defense reeling on its heels, but the D stands tall and comes up with a sack.
Yeah, but why not, right? If I make a big play, I got no problem going back to it. But the defense said, I got you. I understand what you're doing. I know you're going back to it. They were ready for it. They had the answer for it. And they got the QB and got his butt on the ground.
We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. That is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football and keep running the clock.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. It gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He'll bring it out. It's Brady. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a touch.
There he goes. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Parrish. Right on target this time. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.